time has arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to downtown Pittsburgh and Acrisure Stadium, the home field of the Pitt Panthers. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. Trying to find some room. It's Williams.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
So they get nothing on the first down run. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their own 20. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Looking to pass. It's Holstein. Short throw complete to the tight end. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. The Panthers will bring their punt team onto the field. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. See if he can make something happen with the return. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. They'll run it here. First down, looking for more now. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Handoff to the right side. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Yellow Jackets lining up here on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Powell. Not going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. And they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Touchdown, Georgia Tech, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Receiver makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Panthers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Now that's an incompletion. That'll bring up 4th down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
The Panthers will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On the run, it's Watson. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage. Not giving this back anywhere to go. And they keep him short of the first down.
3rd down after that running play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Here's the first play of the drive. We start at the 28. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll throw it now. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a 1st down.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Puts into space at the 50. Now here he goes. At the 10 now. Finally goes out of bounds, but a huge play by this offense to wrap up the 1st quarter. So Georgia Tech has the lead here, Kirk. We reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their 1st timeout. The Panthers hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Panthers. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? He's going to run it. It's Maddox. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Back to pass. It's Nolan. Grab down the middle. It's Shaw. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. It's a shotgun run call. Some hard running there through a tackle.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll run it from the gun. The freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. defense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Can he get there on the ground?
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field. They're going to run it. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Here's the handoff. They test the middle but get stuffed. That run goes nowhere. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Using his legs, it's Maddox. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. And the Yellow Jackets with 1st and 10 here. In the red area, it's Maddox. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Nolan. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, to me, I think the quarterback wanted to get this ball thrown downfield, but good coverage forces him to throw it underneath. But give an assist to the O-line, giving him enough time to be able to evaluate that coverage.
They face 3rd and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. They'll try to run for the first down. Going through the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
So another 3rd down conversion. Now they're set up at 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And the point after is good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? They finally get him down, but not before a huge return. Almost took him to the house. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to pass. It's Holstein. He bought some time, now lets it go. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
It's an outbound, the catch made. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Muscles past the defender. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. This college football playoff game is all tied up. Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Panthers will kick it deep to begin the second half. Kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Now here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And it'll be Smother right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. And the same runner's got it again. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And they pick up the first on the ground. The Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the Yellow Jackets line up on 1st and 10 now. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense and man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. To throw, it's Nolan. The pass rush closing in. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. From the shotgun, handoff inside, and he's brought down out at the 46.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Yellow Jackets pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The sure hands. It's Shaw. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a 1st down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Holstein. Makes the grab. It's Williams. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The Panthers come to the line to run the hurry up.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
On the run here. Let's it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And we're able to get him down. No huddle now for the offense.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
2nd down play coming up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
The Panthers will look to convert here on 4th down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. On the ground, it's Williams. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This will be the 9th play on the drive. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Looking to throw. It's Holstein. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hold on here. We do have a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So the offense obviously declines that penalty in the defense, and the touchdown will stand. Kicking team out for the PAT try. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Looking for some space. It's Max. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. It's Pittsburgh on top, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Nolan. That's caught. It's Taylor. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. What a catch! They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Looking downfield, it's Nolan. Pressure is coming. And now the defense able to bring him down. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Running play called on 3rd and short. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the 4th quarter. It's 1st and goal. Grabbed by the receiver. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Still no answer for this offense. And now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. On the move now. Going to try to use his legs here.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
So the clock has stopped, and we've reached the last 2 minutes here. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Scanning the field. It's Holstein. Quick throw to the left side. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running.
Chris, I love to see this. Nothing open downfield, so he does the right thing by checking it down to his back, who's dangerous in the open field, picks up some really good yards, but that clock is still a big factor here.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Here's the second down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
They need some important yards here on third down. A field goal try here would be from 59 yards out. The pocket breaking down. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
The Panthers will have to kick it away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. And they'll just down it right here.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. Dropping back. It's Nolan. Caught over the middle. It's Taylor. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. So here we go. One last chance to win it in regulation and avoid the risk of overtime. Big throw complete to the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
This is a crucial third down play. To try a field goal from here would be 61 yards. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds his man. It's Williams. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26. They stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Pittsburgh.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. From the 27, it'll be a 44-yard field goal attempt for the win. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. From the 27, it'll be a 44-yard field goal attempt for the win.
Good game. Good game. Hell of a game.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
And now my eyes turn to you, Mr. Miller. Thinking you one of the Fremont Street bullies. Nah, you ain't. You ain't. Because you ain't never ran into the prestige of the playoff pit. I'm going to see you down the road here in a second, buddy. And it's going to be a battle. Oh, please believe. Please believe.